It's a new month. Yes, it is. And I'm on some Skater XL. I don't think, right? Skater. There's no S at the end, right? All right, cool. Yeah, there's no S at the end. I can talk. But let's go. All right. So this, every month I have a random topic. Well, the random topic to this video is me on this just talking. So we're not gonna make me, because this game does not have features for it to be me, because that man right there is not me. Okay, I do not look like that. It doesn't even look like a black guy. It looks like an Indian guy. But okay, I digress. So we gotta actually, when it comes to making outfits, you gotta start with the shirt, and then you build from the shirt. But yeah, how y'all doing? I'm actually a bit hungry. Why did I tell you that? Because it's true. I'm a bit hungry. So how y'all feeling? What y'all doing today? What y'all getting into? Me, we're gonna be talking about me today. Okay, so when they do my before they was famous video, they can come to this video and get a lot of information. You feel me? So how do we want to do this? We want to talk about the bad stuff, or we want to talk about the good stuff? I mean, the bad stuff is like the health problems and stuff, the skin disease and all that stuff. Let's not even talk about that stuff. Let's talk about the good stuff. Let's talk about the happy stuff. Let's make this a cheerful video. So let me find my clothes to wear. This is gonna be about like a 20-minute journey. It's gonna be weird to talk about myself for 20 minutes, but I'm gonna do it. It's about me, because this is my birthday month, and I'm not gonna do it on my actual birthday. That'd be even more narcissistic. There was a color I wanted, and I can't find it for the shirt, for the button down. But yeah, happy belated Memorial Day. Memorial Day was yesterday. First things first, let me start off by saying that my TV is still not here as of May 31st. Maybe it'll be here tomorrow today on June 1st, but as of May 31st, still not here. So I'm still recording straight off the laptop with the TV not being on. So yeah. But yeah, we digress. At least we are able to still record. I cannot stream today, obviously, because no TV. But whatever. I digress. So how y'all feel that? Where do I start? I'm gonna start from the beginning. I was born in June 23rd, 1994. Little fun fact about me. This whole video is fun facts about me. But when I was born, the day before I was born, the Knicks made the Knicks was in the NBA Finals. They did not win the finals, and that would have been amazing if they had won the finals. And the next day I was born, but unfortunately, it was the day that they lost Game 7. And then the next day I was born. I think I'm gonna stay in Chicago though, cause I gotta see if I remember how to play this game. But yeah. So what was I forgot what I was talking about. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I am that counted. And I am I guess what am I? I guess I'm first generation. First generation, right? Because my parents were both born in Jamaica, and then they came to America when they were fairly young, and then eventually had your boy. They had my brother first, We're like 16, 17 years apart though. So, it's a little while before they had your boy. They took a significant break from childhood, from having children, I guess. But it's kind of unique when you're 16 years apart, because it feels like you're an only child. So it feels like me and my brother both went through an only childhood. Because he did his childhood without me, because I wasn't alive yet. But and since he's so much older, I pretty much did my childhood by myself. which is actually similar to my two best friends, because they have significant age gaps between their brothers as well. But they're the older brother. I'm the younger brother. But I feel like one of them, they were still close enough that their childhood kind of connected, but the other one, no, not even a close, because they're like 18 years apart, and he's completely like at the house and everything. So, but yeah. So so that's some stuff about me. Let's talk about what else can we talk about? What? Why are you always making it complicated? All right, we got it. So let's see what's up. Fun facts about me. My favorite colors blue, green, and orange. Not in that order. I think green is like my number one favorite. The first. I love wrestling. I love UFC. I love NBA. Not in that order. It's wrestling, NBA, then UFC. When I was little, I used to really only want to play fighting games. And then I got older. and around when I got to high school is when I started to expand more on what games I play. I started to play a nice variety of games rather than just fighting games. But then when I went to college is when I super duper started to expand my range when it comes to video games. Like, I won't say I'll just play anything, because I won't just play anything, because I'm not like the most competitive gamer, bro. I'm not into like super competitive stuff. But when it comes to like a good story arc, you can find me on that. You know? I kind of know what I want to play. Because there's a lot of games that I find that are fun that a lot of people find that are not fun. Like, I really enjoyed the Call of Duty that a lot of people don't like. The one that they were in like space. Conor McGregor's in it. Is it Infinity Warfare, I think it's called? That was like my first Call of Duty too. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed Crackdown 3, the story part at least, and I enjoyed Agents of Mayhem, which is not usual because a lot of people do not like those type of games. Don't like those games, but I enjoyed them a lot. So there I go. And then there's games that people love that I really did not like that much. Like, I think Until Dawn is the most overrated game ever. I wasn't the biggest fan of The Last of Us, the first one. That's why I still haven't played the second one, but I'm going to play the second one. So yeah, no spoilers. I didn't start liking that game until the part where you met the two black guys. From that part on, I started to like it, but from anything from before that, bruh, I was stressed out. I just hate clickers, bro. But and another game that the first Red Dead Redemption, maybe I played it too late. Cause I played it the year Red Dead Redemption came out. Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, so maybe it was like it was just like too, maybe it didn't age as well. I don't know, but I definitely loved the second one, but the first one I didn't really love, for being honest. And another game is Horizon Zero Dawn. Same deal. I played that this year, and I didn't love it. You know, I wanted to like it a lot. This move is kind of hard. Why is it hard for me? What's going on right now? Is that it? Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's, you know, a little bit of video game talk about your boy. We could talk about, skateboarding, bro. I love skateboarding games. This little Skaters XL really hit that, really filled a itch that I've had for wanting to play a skateboard game, because I haven't played a skateboard game since Skate 3, and I was in high school. That was like 2011, 2010. So that's what, 10 years since I've played a skateboard game. That's crazy. And I know they got Tony Hawk Pro Skater, which I still plan on getting, but it's like I wanted something new. you know. And I'm not like the huge fan of the arcadey style of the art. Oh my god, this is way too much stuff. Of the arcadey style, yeah, I don't feel like doing all this. The arcadey style, skateboard games. I'm more a fan of the simulation. I'm more a fan of simulation in a lot of things. I kind of dig realism to a certain degree in video games. What am I doing wrong? So, yeah. So I think that's why I'm more into skate than I was into Tony Hawk. But I did love Tony Hawk Underground 2. And I did love, Tony Hawk Project 8. Those were my games. They remade those. I hopped on those like day one. Those two. That's why I still haven't gotten Pro Skater. But I do plan on getting it for my birthday. And it should be lit. This is hard to talk while doing while doing advanced tricks. So I'm gonna move on and go ahead and do some more non-advanced tricks because it's kind of messing with my train of thought. Let's go to this one. Let's go to the little skate park. Another, you know, what's like the craziest thing about me? I want this on my Wikipedia page. So, oh, I did some of these. I want this on my Wikipedia page, but I am when I went to middle school / elementary school, my elementary school and middle school was the same school. It went from I started in kindergarten, but it went from pre-K all the way to 12th grade. So yeah, I was in the first graduate class, that was stupid, of my middle school. Oh gosh. And when I went to high school, which was that was also a middle school / high school. So you could have started at 6 and end when high school ended. But I didn't do that. I went there when high school started, so I was one of the new kids. But guess what? I was the first graduating class in high school. I was in the first ever graduating class. So that's 2 times I was the first graduate in school. And guess what? When I went to college now, I was like, dang, my legacy is over. Wrong. I was in the last ever graduating class at my college. Ain't that crazy? I want that on my Wikipedia page. Because I thought that was just, like, who else could say something like that? Like, how does life end up like that? It's just, it doesn't make sense. How far we gotta go? How long we gotta spin, bro? 540. I don't even know how much I did. I think I did 720. No, I did 360. I gotta spin more. Okay. But yeah, that's it, right? It feels like I'm doing more than a 360 though. Nah, that's not it. When I pull up in that's it, right? I'm still doing only one spin. It feels like I'm not. Wow, that was still a 360. That's still a 360 even with the early spin. There we go. Golly. I see that on the replay. That one was annoying. And look that pretty. And look that pretty. What's a hip transfer? I guess the other side. The other way. So, yeah. When I pull up in that, Oh, y'all want to hear about my musical taste? So, listen. Growing up, I quote-unquote was not allowed to listen to hip-hop music, but the early part of my life, I kind of did whatever. I didn't really care for it, and I was really into reggae music anyway. My favorite reggae group was TOK, so I was listening to TOK like crazy. I was enjoying the reggae music, so it didn't really mean nothing to me to not have it. Up until like 2005 though, I was getting tired of it. I wasn't liking the new reggae music, and it's like I'm not gonna keep listening to just the old reggae music, so I needed to find a new music genre. This whole time, my older cousin was making me hear some hip hop music. Like, I was a huge 50 Cent fan when Get Rich or Die Trying came out, so that was like one of the few hip hop stuff I was definitely listening to. Why can't I do this? I forget this. So that was like one of the things I was definitely listening to was a lot of 50 Cent. But so I was like, I need a new genre of music, and then I did these too. So then I started to listen to some hip hop, you know. Obviously 50 Cent's still my favorite rapper of all time. It is what it is. I don't care how you feel about it. When I say he's my favorite rapper, I guess of right now, but possibly no, but of all time, yes. Right now, I don't really have a favorite rapper. Oh, they counted it, so I'm gonna take it. It varies. But there's not like one person that I'm listening to like over another, you know. I'm still listening to, you know, Saba, Freddie Gibbs, Kyle, you know, just name a few. But yeah, after 50 Cent, I started to listen to Plies heavy, bro. Let me tell you, bro. When I was in middle school, I was bumping all of Plies albums, bro. You couldn't tell me Plies wasn't fire, bro. I had all 3 of the first albums. I had actually didn't buy the Real Testament till like later on, but I did have it because, you know, LimeWire. But when I graduated from middle school, one of my friends actually got me what the heck is this move? Actually got me what's the second album called? The Definition of Real, I think it was called. He got me that as a graduation / birthday present. Shout outs to my homie Trey. I haven't seen or talked to Trey in forever. But if somehow you see this video, bro, you just got a shout out. But yeah, there's that, and then that's a lot of moves right there. So after all that, I was also at the time super into Trey Songz, who's still my favorite singer of all time. And then in high school, I started to listen to a lot of people. You know, D-Prod. I think he goes by Russell now. I don't really listen to him as much as I used to, but back then, bro, I was bumping a lot of D-Prod. Y'all know about D-Prod. And then there was I went through an Asher Roth phase where I was listening to a bunch of Asher Roth. I still like Asher Roth. And I think Asher Roth, obviously outside of Eminem, is the best Caucasian rapper in my opinion. Cause he doesn't try to be black, you know, and I appreciate that. And then who else was I listening to? Luke Christopher. Oh my goodness, I started bumping Luke Christopher heavy in senior year. His first mixtape, I forgot the name of it. Golly, Building Skies, I believe it was called. It was so short. It was like 30 minutes. I used to listen to like the whole mixtape every day before school. Yeah, it was like, I mean, the songs were short. They were like 2-minute, 1-minute songs, one verse, and like a hook. But yeah, that's enough, bro. That's enough about me. That's like 20 minutes of random facts about me. Probably call this video that, random facts about me. Discussing random facts about me. Because everything in this thing was random. This junk was not planned, so I didn't have any like bullet points of what to say about me. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the tricks that I did. And yeah, another random fact. I love the MCU. My favorite superheroes is Captain America and Black Panther. My favorite actor of all time is Martin Lawrence. I love all his movies. I love The Martin Show. My favorite, I guess, current actors, obviously before his passing, was Chadwick Boseman and Michael B. Jordan. My favorite MCU movie, I have no idea. That's tough. I love a lot of them. I love Captain America 3, The Civil War. I really enjoyed Winter Soldier 2. Wasn't the biggest fan of the first one. I loved obviously the Black Panther movie. I really liked Infinity War, Avengers Infinity War. Endgame I really liked more after watching it again, but Infinity War I feel like is the best like Avenger movie out of the four. I really loved Thor Ragnarok was really good. That was a fun one. Ant-Man 2 was pretty funny. I like that one. I didn't really like the first one. Thor 1, I don't really remember anything from the first two Thors. I can't remember if I really liked the Guardians. I can't remember what happened in them. But I'm sure I'd probably enjoy them. I know a lot of people don't like Captain Marvel. I had no problem with Captain Marvel. I enjoyed it. Fun fact, I've never seen any of the Iron Man movies. I got into the Avengers at the very first Avenger movie was my very first time watching the MCU. So I never played catch up with Iron Man because basically when I really got into the MCU was Civil War. So that's when I was making up all the other movies to make sure I caught up for Civil War. And then when I didn't make up was Iron Man. And then for the first Avengers, I was trying to. It's not first. For Infinity War, I was watching everything, bro. So like now, if the Avengers movie come out, I'm watching it, bro. I'm watching it. I might even theater it, bro. Shoot, I went to the theaters for Ant-Man 2. Because my cousin and my mom really wanted to see it, so I was like, yo, bro, I'm taking both of y'all. Let's go. What else? Quick fire. My favorite basketball players, Mike Miller. Favorite current player, Damian Lillard. I really liked it. My other favorite players was Jason Kidd and Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson. Favorite wrestlers, John Cena of all time. And then the New Day, of course, love the Hardy Boys. As a cause, female wrestler, Becky Lynch, Mickey James, Molly Holly. I really did like Eve Torres, but was that for looks? I'm not sure. AJ Lee. Okay. That's it, right? Favorite UFC fighter of all time, Rampage Jackson. I got a bunch of other little favorite fighters, but like Rampage is like number one. Who's my favorite fighter right now? I probably don't have one, but I like John Jones, Anthony Rumble Johnson. It's a lot of fighters I liked. So the list is too long, but yeah, I think that's it. I didn't get too personal in this video because I don't know why. I told random stories, random facts, and now I just got y'all just watching this guy as I tried to end this video. But yeah, alright, I'm done now. So please like, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. Check out my Instagram or my TikTok. My TikTok is what I think it's zblaze_Zachary. I think I should link it, but I probably won't. But yeah, I'd be posting skits there. But I also post skits on my Instagram, which is Mars Zblaze. Check out my Twitter to get to know me even more, because I just be posting on Twitter at Zblaze. And then of course check out my Twitch channel, Zblaze3. Yeah. So please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell. Comment anything you want, and I'm out. 1.